The actor Will Smith has been banned from all Academy events or programmes for 10 years. That's after he hit the comedian Chris Rock at the Oscars. It happened after Mr. Rock made a joke about Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Less than an hour after the incident, Mr. Smith was given the Best Actor award. He has since apologised for his actions and has already resigned from the Academy. Well, we can speak now to Clayton Davis, who's Senior Awards Editor at Variety. He joins us from Los Angeles. Mr. Davis, thank you very much for being with us. Good afternoon to you there in LA. As we said, Will Smith has already resigned from the Academy. This ban imposed by the board lasts 10 years. What does it mean in practice?
I mean, in practice, it doesn't mean much in terms of he can't attend the Academy Awards ceremony. He can't go to any sponsored events, any screenings, can't receive any screeners through the Academy platform. However, he can still be nominated and even win an Academy Award over the next decade, for the rest of his life. So it hasn't really imposed anything too much in that regard, but there's still a lot of questions that surround the events of that evening and how the Academy and Will Smith have handled the situation.
Well, tell us more about that, because this action is against Will Smith, but you mentioned there's criticism of the Academy for not acting appropriately at the time. Is it going to impose any actions on itself?
I wouldn't expect them to impose actions on itself, because that's just not something that they're looking to close this chapter of a really messed up part of their story and legacy. Will Smith has that stain on his legacy, and it's going to follow him for all time. But it's not just the act of letting Will Smith speak on stage for about 7 minutes following his slapping of Chris Rock that went so poorly. It was unprecedented. Next to, a streaker coming onto the stage and Moonlight, La La Land getting their envelopes mixed up, this was the biggest moment in 94 years of history. But the way the Academy handled it after the fact, saying that Will Smith refused to leave, something that multiple sources have said that was not the case and is not true. Someone needs to speak up and talk to that part of the story, because that has cast a darker part of this on Will Smith's legacy that wasn't warranted.
So this unprecedented incident, as you mentioned, an assault live on stage in front of millions of people watching around the world. I believe you were even there yourself. Does 10 years go far enough, or is it too much, do you think?
It really depends. And I think what the Academy has right now is a consistency issue that they're going to need to address. And that's why this chapter is not over. So Will Smith can't attend the ceremony. However, Harvey Weinstein and Roman Polanski, two convicted criminals that won Academy Awards, still have their Oscars to this day. In theory, if Harvey Weinstein was released from prison tomorrow, or Roman Polanski entered the country again, and assuming he wasn't arrested, could go to the Oscars as someone's +1, but Will Smith can't. So they need to address some of those more problematic issues. So I was expecting, and many were expecting, around a 5-year ban. Once he resigned from the Academy, there was little recourse the Academy could take. You can't impose sanctions upon him. He can't be censured. He's not a member anymore. So I think the 10 years was forced upon them because they couldn't really do anything else. If he was still a member, he would have been among the 5 people that have been expelled in history. And I don't think he wanted that stain on his record. He already has a pretty gross one now.
OK, we'll leave it there. Clayton Davis, Senior Awards Editor at Variety. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.